Hello YouTube, welcome back to a new video. After a 10-year break, I thought I might post another one. Today I'm going to talk about HUD, or the information that you have on your screen when you're playing. Nowadays it feels like we're constantly bombarded with notifications, messages, emails, sounds, music, etc. And it's true that video games can be an escape from that world, but they can also participate in this flood of information and this overwhelming sensation that we might feel from it. In this short video, I will explore the advantages of having a minimalistic HUD or none at all, and I will explore the disadvantages of having too much information on the screen. As you might have guessed from the title of the video, I find games with no HUD to be really aesthetically pleasing. To me, it really helps to showcase the beauty, the graphics, the style of the video game itself. And if I can give you an analogy, it would be like listening to music without background noise. It's just more enjoyable. And I think it's especially the case with modern games like Ghost of Tsushima, for example, that you're seeing on the screen. Those games are so beautiful that it's a shame to clutter them with all sorts of useless information. Another thing that I love about minimalistic HUDs is the fact that it makes the experience way more immersive for me. Because I'm not distracted by numbers or images, icons, text, etc. I can really focus on what's going on in the game, and I can even forget that I'm playing a game and enter the world of the game completely. One thing that also helps with the immersion is the fact that we can go seamlessly between cutscenes and gameplay, because nothing is disappearing or appearing on the screen, so you really can have smooth transitions. One thing that might be overlooked is the fact that without the proper HUD, developers have to get creative. They have to find ways to convey information to the player without having gauges and numbers on the screen. In Ghost of Tsushima, for example, you don't have a minimap, but you're guided by the wind. It blows in the direction you're supposed to take, and you can just make it blow by pressing a button. Similarly, in Dead Space, you don't have any HUD, and your health, for example, is displayed on the back of your armor, your ammunition are displayed next to the gun you're using, etc. You have no other information on the screen. I think those creative solutions make the game more enjoyable and unique for the players. To illustrate my argument, I'm now going to show you two different clips. The first one is from Insurgency Sandstorm, which doesn't really have a lot of information on the screen, and the second one will be Battlefield 6, which is basically the opposite. The situation is basically the same in both clips, but as you can see, the amount of information on the screen is vastly different. For Battlefield 6, I've already disabled the damage that you do to your enemies, but I think we could really do away with a lot of other information on the screen, especially in the bottom right corner. I don't think we need all of this. I got the idea for this video when playing Lies of P for the first time a few days ago. I was really shocked at the amount of information that you get on the screen when you first start. Luckily, all the controls on the right disappear when you finish the first level. Now, of course, I'm not arguing for every game to be completely devoid of any information on the screen. And HUDs are useful, especially when you're a beginner in a game, you don't know the controls, you don't know the mechanics of the game. You do need that information. And if you play a game that is supposed to be played with an HUD without one, it makes it all the more challenging, which can be seen as a good thing or a bad thing depending on what you want. But I do appreciate a level of customization in terms of HUD, and it really improves the quality of the experience when the HUD disappears when you're just exploring the world and not in combat. To end this video, I would like to share a few recommendations of games. The first one would be Far Cry 2, which has very little HUD and is extremely immersive in my opinion. The second one is, as I showed you, Insurgency Sandstorm. Then we have Shadow of the Colossus, an older game, but still very good. The Metro series, quite well known. If you haven't tried it, you should. And also the Dead Space series I have mentioned before. And also God of War and Red Dead Redemption, they both have HUDs, but you can really customize them and turn them off, basically, which makes the experience all that more enjoyable, in my opinion. Well, that's it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you a very great day. Bye bye!